Holy crap, I had a lot of engagement in the comment section this weekend. I'm flattered, flabbergasted, and I'm sorry, I can't think of another word that's, what's another word that means One of these comments posed an important question, something that is concerning to countless correctional officers. It says, how should I react? How can I maintain my composure when an inmate tries to intimidate me? Good question! And not one a lot of us will talk openly about. Because as correctional officers, we are supposed to be solid, stoic, an unwavering and unshakable symbol of strength and security. We ain't never scared, right? Right? Wrong! Look, most of us have encountered an inmate that gave us the willies, the heebie-jeebies, someone who made the hair on the nape of our neck stand erect. Did you like that? The point is that we've all been in this position at one point or another. So what's this look like? I'm sure they talked about psychological intimidation in your academy. It's the first level of resistance. Do you remember? It was probably talked about by some instructor was like this, ate a bunch of raw eggs before class and chased him with a protein shake. Now do you remember? Good! Now I'm not going to go into detail and try to describe all the ways that an inmate can try to intimidate. But the most common are comments, cold icy stares, aggressive postures, or peacocking. You get the picture. We used to have this guy, huge guy, that would walk up to an officer, pull up his sleeves, flex his gigantic bicep, and then bark like a rabid dog. And if the officer stood his ground, the guy backed down. But if the officer jumped, this dude would pounce. Not really like pounce, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Then we had this other guy, another huge guy, like 6'5", and I had to strip search him. Man, I hate strip searches. Do you guys remember your first strip search? Do you? I do, because my first strip search turned into 60. But that's another video, because that's a hell of a story. Anyways, this guy ripped off his shirt, flexed, growled, and took a step towards me. And I had a choice, right? Fight or flight. So I fought. Not really literally, but I didn't budge. Didn't move. And he didn't do what he was pretending that he was gonna do. So I asked him, what was he trying to prove? What was he doing? You may be twice my size, but I ain't moving. So what's next? And inside, I was scared to death because I had no idea what to expect. He just smiled and handed me his shirt, and I continued my search. He laughed and said that he was just testing me. And then after that, he left me be. Now at the time, at that moment, I didn't know if my lack of movement was voluntary or involuntary. Irregardless, it worked. And with each incident, each episode like this, I gain a little more confidence. So what are your options? What can an officer do in this situation when you feel intimidated? Well, number one is try to maintain your composure. Your poker face. Never let them see you sweat. And if you feel like it's a physical threat, react. Hit your slap pack. Radio for help. And be prepared to defend yourself. But if it's not that deep and your assumption is that the inmate is just trying to test your gumption, your guts, then write them up. Lock them down. Show them using the policy and the disciplinary process that you're not messing around. And each department will have different options for officers to employ. So know them. Utilize them. That's what they're there for. The main thing here is to manage your fear. Be comfortable in your own skin. Confidence comes from within. See, all of us vets can share our techniques, our tips, and what works for us, but what works for us might not always work for you. A lot of our success comes from time on the tier, years of service, but don't get discouraged. This is just part of the job. What? It is! Like the loud locks and the smell of stale piss, it is what it is. Oh man, I hate that. But over time, you'll find your style, your groove, and when this happens to you, you'll know exactly what to do. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, straight punch that little like icon. Like and leave a comment and share this content with anyone and everyone that you think may be interested. Subscribe and click that little bell so you're notified every time I release another video. And if you're looking for more correctional content, head on over to my Facebook page. I'll post a link in the description below so you know where to go. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.
Hey, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, let's go.
Like my little money tree here, I binge watched Cobra Kai on Netflix several months ago, and I wanted a bonsai tree, but they weren't. I couldn't find the one I want a Chinese elm, but instead I got this. I was walking through Home Depot, and I found this a money tree, and so I'm going to try to grow it, man. And maybe if this whole YouTube thing doesn't pan out, then maybe this will do it for me. So yeah, adds a little greenery. I like it. Yeah, I'll put it back here. Ooh, that looks nice.